beginning of the bracket, we were kind of looking at it and saying either GCT Turf or Kin, who have the same archetypes in their lineup, have a really, really good chance in the field.
And they did.
That's not to say that Hearthstone is over before it starts, but the cool thing about Hearthstone as an esport is that the preparation is so important. It's not just about straight up practicing and mastering the technical skill of piloting a deck. It's also about predicting what you think other people are going to bring, and you build your lineup around that prediction. And in that regard, having a solid practice group helps a lot. And I know that both these players were definitely practicing with their HGG teams. Of course, Mekathun has become the signature of Indonesia. And even though Jothri did not take the win, I'm sure he will go down in the history of Hearthstone for that Mekathun game.
Not just Mekathun, and going down. Speaking of going down in history, this is the first of this demonstration esports for Asian Games 2018. So this is definitely going to be an event going down in history in the books of Asian Games in general. So I hope this demonstration has been great, showing that what Asia can bring to the table. Hopefully in the next Olympic events as well as the next Asian Games, it will be a full medal title per se.
Yeah, that's right. The players will be earning medals at this event, but it does not actually count to the country's medal total because this is still a demonstration event. But I still think it's a great stride for esports becoming more mainstream and for, you know, really getting the respect it deserves in the bigger global stage as well. So I personally want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching, because your support really helps Hearthstone and the other games featured in the Asian Games this year help become, you know, more credible in the eyes of everyone else.
Being accepted is also an important thing, right? I would say small step for esports, but a huge step for Asians, because you know the stereotype. We're not gonna say it, but that is also why usually we are considered sleepers, because not a lot of eyes are usually on us. Well, aside from, you know, usually Korea, China, which there is a bigger form of culture there. But here in Southeast Asia itself, not a lot of eyes are usually on Indonesia, Philippines, look at this lineup. India, Thailand came in. We have this guy from look at this lineup. My country unfortunately did not qualify yours as well. Thailand. My country unfortunately did not qualify yours as well.
But there were the 3 Southeast Asian countries, and so that is Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, of course, the home country. And so that is very, very impressive to see, and I am really proud of everybody's performance throughout the tournament. Also, another region that is very underrepresented in Hearthstone, even in the championship circuit, is Central and West Asia also. So that would be Gambit from Kyrgyzstan and also Abu Ibrahim from Saudi Arabia, putting in a good performance. Maybe they didn't make it too far in this tournament, but they had to go through their own qualifiers, right? And that is no small feat, nothing to scoff at. And I think...
it's really hard, because like even their own qualifiers has more brackets than today in order to make it there to represent their country. So these players have come far. So even though they didn't make it even past the quarterfinal stage, I would